so if you'd like to come around and sit back onto your heels there for me, reaching all the way up towards the top end of your mat. And then as we draw the body along the ground, staying close to the floor, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. And let's draw up into a cat stretch, rounding up through the shoulders and the back. And taking the head and tailbone away from each other, and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. And again, let's draw the body to pull on up, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin. Drawing up into cat stretch, pulling up through the shoulders and the back. Taking the head and the tailbone away, and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Again, let's bring the body all the way up and along the ground, working the curve of your lumbar spine. Curling the toes, sending the hips away, drawing your head down through your arms. Draw forwards into a high plank, and then bending with your knees, and releasing and sitting on back. And again, let's bring the body to pull on up, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. Curling with your toes, sending the hips away and drawing the head down through your arms. Come on forwards into a high plank, and then bending your knees and releasing and sitting on back. Again, let's bring the body to pull on up, curling your toes, lengthening off into your downward facing dog, and draw forwards into a high plank, bending your knees and sitting all the way back. Again, bring the body pulling up and through, curling the toes, lengthening back and down. And draw forwards into a high plank, bending your knees, and releasing and sitting on back. Again, drawing the body up, rolling down the shoulders, lifting the chin, curling the toes, and sending the hips away and the head down. Draw forwards into a high plank, bending the knees, and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Again, let's bring the body up and through, curling the toes, sending the hips back and down. And draw forwards into a high plank, bending the knees and sitting all the way back down. Just a couple more times now. Bring the body up, rolling down the shoulders, lifting the chin. Curling with your toes and sending the hips back. And draw forwards into a plank, bending your knees and sitting back to your heels. Last time, bring the body up and through, curling with your toes, and this time remaining in your downward dog. And just taking for a little bit of a tread out on the spot. So we're drawing down one side of your body, and then the other. And just working down that stretch, all the way along the back of your leg, all the way down towards your heel. And just keeping it moving, noticing how you are today. Just checking in with your energy, checking in with how your lower back is for you today. And now let's come down upon your knees and placing your right foot forwards. And let's today just place your right hand to the inside of your foot, raising your left arm straight up, almost leaning backwards into the shoulder. Take a couple of breaths there. And bring both of your hands towards the inside of your foot. Lift the back knee and raising your right arm. And releasing your knee back down upon the floor. Come back up with your upper body, raising your arms high. Taking the right hand back behind the left if you can, lifting your chin. And then letting your arms down, moving upon that back knee. Dig the heel in and draw your toes back. Pressing from the center of your chest downwards. And if you'd like to take a little bit more stretching for the left hand lower back region, take your left hand over the top of your right leg and just maybe pad your fingers away a little bit. And bring it back round to the middle, gently rounding up through your back. Come over onto your knees, clasping your fingers nice and high above your head. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, going in for that side body bend, hips slightly tucked forwards. Breathing in, bring it back up. Breathing out, taking it across into that side body bend. And breathing in as you bring it back up. Breathing out, letting your arms all the way back down. Stepping left foot forwards for me. And just placing your left hand on the inside of your left foot. Raising your right arm and opening the chest. And bring your hand back down to the middle, curl the toes, and let's revolve, taking left arm up. Releasing it back down, letting the knee release upon the floor. Coming back up with your upper body, raising both arms, left hand going back behind the right. So a little bit of a shoulder girdle release here as well. And then letting your arms down and just moving towards the back knee. Dig the heel in and drawing the toes back. It'll shift backwards through the tailbone. And then if you'd like to, going over the top of your leg with your fingers, caterpillaring your fingers away a little bit if you wish to. And then bring it back on round. And let's round up through your back and popping yourself around upon your back. So if you can place the feet down to the floor and just about have them in touching distance with your fingertips. Just to begin with, let's start with the shoulders today. So drawing your shoulders up towards your ears and then roll them down. And again, roll the shoulders up, squish them, and then roll them down and then walk the shoulder blades away from your ears and wriggle the neck a little bit further out. Try and feel that distance between your jawline and your collarbone. Just feel that that's a little bit more open. And then working your lower back down towards the floor and releasing it away. Again, working your lower back down in towards the floor. And then when you settle, feel that you've got a natural curve between the lower back and the ground. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose and let your ribs widen. As you breathe out of your mouth, blowing the breath out with a little energy and engaging the core center. Again, as you breathe in, deep breath in through your nose, the ribs widen and your belly remains flat. As you breathe out, blowing the breath out of your mouth and drawing up through that midline of your body, connecting with your third layer of abdominal muscle in, pulling up into your internal back strength, your transverse abdominis muscle. So just do that a few times. And I can always say at this point, thinking of deepening the breath take, thinking of really making an effort with the out breath. So as you blow the breath out, it's as if you're blowing out a candle. And we're going to try and remember to do that as much as we can. This is a great way of, again, clearing the mind and, again, drawing new oxygen up into the whole of the body system. I'm going to start us off today with our ab prep. So if you'd like to bring both hands to sit back behind your head and let your elbows draw back to the earth. Breathing in through your nose, dropping your chin. And breathing out of your mouth as you raise your upper body. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out as you lower all of the way back down to the floor. Breathing in through your nose, not your chin. Breathing out of your mouth as you raise your upper body to lift. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Again, breathing in, we lengthen the back of the neck. As we lift, we're lifting from the center of your chest. Breathing in, stay. Breathing out as we lower all the way back. This time, let's breathe in, not the chin. As we lift, position your body across to the right. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out, engaging the core, lowering your body gently back down. Again, breathing in, not the chin. Breathing out, position your body across to the left. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out, engaging the core as you draw back down again. Breathing in, not the chin. Breathing out, position across. Try not to push too hard with your shoulder blades against the floor. Breathing in. And breathing out slowly, lowering your body back on down. Again, breathing in, not the chin. Breathing out, positioning your body across to the left. Breathing in, breathing out. Now if you want to just try maybe making that a little bit harder, pick your feet up, come into that tabletop position with your knees and your toes. Breathing in, not the chin. And breathing out, positioning your body across to the right. Breathing in, and then breathing out to lower your body back on down. Breathing in, not the chin. Breathing out, position across to the left. Breathing in, breathing out as we lower all of the way back down. Breathing in, not the chin. Breathing out, position across to the right. Breathing in, breathing out as we lower it all the way back down. One more time. Breathing in, not the chin. Breathing out, position across. Breathing in, and breathing out to lower all of the way back down. Now let's lengthen the legs out and away from the body. Coming into a single leg raise here. Let's release the legs. Breathing and raise the leg up. And breathing out as you lower the leg back down. Changing legs. Breathing and raise the leg up. And breathing out as you lower the leg down. So remember, if you need to, you can bend the knee. Okay, if you're holding a little tension along the back of your leg today. Breathing in, raising the leg up. Breathing out, stretching the leg away. Now I'd like to work into one leg circle too. So if you take your fingers around your hip bones, breathing in, raise the leg up. And then breathing out to circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in back to the middle. And breathing out to lower your leg back down. And then swapping legs. Breathing in, raise the leg up. Breathing out, circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in, breathing out to lower your leg all the way back down again. Breathing in, leg raises. Point your toes if you can, turn your foot open, a little like a ballet-esque turn. Breathing in, breathing out to lower the leg back down. Changing legs, breathing in, raise the leg up. Breathing out, circle the leg off and away from the body. Breathe in, breathing out to low. Last couple. So as you come up with that leg, when you take the leg away, you want to really lock into the core. So we want to keep those hips really still. Make the core really work for us. Breathing out, lower the leg down. One more time. Breathing in, leg raises. Breathing out, circle the leg off and away. Breathing in, breathing out to lower that leg back down. Alright, bring your feet back up to the ground there for me. Gently rolling yourself over onto your side and bring yourself up onto your knees. Okay, now I'd like to go into a plank here. So today I'm going to do a knee drop. Okay, if you're staying on the knees, don't need to worry about it, just stay as you are. I'm going to draw down the shoulders as always. Take your gaze so you're looking slightly beyond the ends of your fingers. Try and remember to pull up on your bottom rib, alright, so we don't sink away into the back. So let's float the arms down. Take the knees back, and if you want to remain on the knees, stay there. If you're okay to curl the toes, raise the legs and looking slightly beyond your fingers. As you draw one knee to the floor, breathe in. As you straighten it, breathe out. Other knee to the floor, breathe in, straighten it, breathe out. In and out, push away. In and out, push away. In, out, 5. In, out, 6. In, out, 7. In, out, 8. In, out, 9. In, out, 10. In, out, 11. In, out, 12. In, out, 13. In, out, 14. In, out, 15. In, out, 16. In, out, 17. In, out, 18. In, out, 19. In, out, 20. And lower your body carefully down upon the floor. Now let's gently, again, go into a little bit more of a chest opener. So if you could slide one hand out and along the floor, gently roll towards that shoulder, bring your knees to tuck, and then raising the opposite hand. So we're leaning back into the shoulder, looking upwards towards the hand if you can. And now let's come all the way back round upon your belly and go the other way. Gently rolling over. That's it, trapping that arm beneath you. Opposite arm comes up towards the ceiling. Just breathing into that shoulder stretch. Okay, coming all the way back round upon your belly. Let's come into your breaststroke here. Now today, I'm going to work in with the postural muscle work, the shoulder and strength work. Then I'm going to come on to a single palm raise, and then I'm going to work in alternating legs if you want to. All right, but again, just do the bits that you feel are right for you today. First of all, if you can just relax the legs completely, maybe turn the feet in towards each other, dropping your shoulders all the way down and upon the floor. And then as we breathe in, rolling back and down both of your shoulders. As you breathe out, pull the belly away from the ground and raise and hover. Breathing in to stay, then breathing out to lower and let the shoulders draw back to the earth. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out and the belly draws back as we lift and we hover. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out softly, lower those shoulders back. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down. As you lift and hover, if you can, turning your palms a little bit further open. Breathing in and breathing out to lower and let the shoulders down. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core, to lift and to hover. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out to lower and the shoulders draw down. Breathing in, retract and draw down the shoulders. Breathing out, belly pulls up as we lift. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out, lowering all the way back down. Last one. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in and breathing out to lower. Okay, now as I reach my arms forwards, arms going way up, okay, and as you raise one palm from the floor, breathe out, engage your core, and then breathe in, lower it back down. Swapping over, breathing out, raising the palm, and breathing in to lower. So again, really pull up through the core as you lift your arm up. Trying to keep that arm as straight as you can. Breathing out as you lift and into lower. Now become aware of whether you can feel this working all the way down into your lower back. If you can, and if it feels like it's quite intense, take a little bit of a break. because it could be those muscles are trying to help out the upper back muscles, in which case the whole of the back is getting involved. Now if it's not, and it feels okay, maybe now lift up your opposite leg to the arm that you're lifting, breathing out and breathing in. So you're intentionally now clenching the buttock on that one side, breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower. So pulling away from the ground, breathing into lower. All right, now keep going. You don't have to move it on, but if you're feeling stronger, maybe try taking both arms from the floor and lower. If you're feeling really strong, maybe taking both legs from the floor as well. Just be careful, try not to push your forehead too hard against the floor to get yourself off the ground. Try and really pull out through the belly and working your range of motion. So again, your strength through your glutes, pointing the toes if you're lifting the legs, the strength through your upper body, okay, through your upper back, coming all the way down into latissimus dorsi. And let's have 2 more there if you can. Breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. Again, breathing out, lift, and into lower. And then draw your hands down. Carefully push yourself back up onto hands and knees. You're going to come in to thread the needle as a stretch. Now I'm going to offer up that you also work in for the stretch for the inner thigh. You don't have to, okay, you can just do the shoulder bit. If you are working the inner thigh stretching, same arm as leg that goes under. So get the leg out first. So we're going to do right side first, right leg out, and then the right shoulder goes down towards the floor along with your ear. And then just let your body hang out there. Gently bring yourself back on up and let's swap it over. So take out the left leg and take your left arm underneath and lower your ear down towards the ground. Draw the body all the way back on up. Pop yourself around to seated, please. And we're going to work towards your rolling back. So if you're using anything around the bottom of your feet, or if you like to use a little bit of a softness behind the back, place that into position now. Bring the body up to a nice tall seated position, relaxing down your shoulders. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's curve the lumbar spine, work it back, breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging the core and coming up to a nice tall seated position. Breathing in, the ribs widen, and as you breathe out, belly pulls back as we curve the lumbar spine. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging the core as we draw back on up. Again, breathing in, the ribs widen up, breathing out, navel back to the spine. If you can go a little lower, by all means imprint the floor, breathing in, and then by all means peel the body away from the ground. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, taking your time, lowering the body back, breathing in, and breathing out as we slowly draw the body back up to seated. Again, breathing in, ribs widen. As we breathe out, slowly taking that body back. Breathing in and breathing out to draw all of the way back on up. Good, again, deep breath in, breathing out, sinking through that lower back imprint. Breathing in, and breathing out as we draw all of the way back up. If you want to make it a little bit harder for the last couple, one hand on the shoulder, Breathing out as we lower. Breathing in. Breathing out as we draw up. Swapping it over. Breathing in. Breathing out as we lower. Breathing in. And breathing out to draw the body back on up. Alright, let me bring you around onto your side. So I'm going to keep you moving today. We're not going to do like we often do is a complete set on one side. So I'm going to keep you moving. So just try and remember, okay, I don't want you to do the same side twice. So first of all, I'd like you to draw along the floor, but if it's okay with you, propping your head up. If it's not okay, of course, lie down. Now the legs are going to come slightly forwards towards the top end of your mat. As you bring the top leg up to hip height, breathing in, coming forwards, flexing your foot, and then breathing out. Now with this one, we're going to go way back with the leg. Breathing in, coming forwards, flexing your foot, and then breathing out, navel back to the spine as you go back. Again, breathing in, flex foot to come forwards, breathing out, point the toes, extend as you go back. And again, breathing in, coming forwards, breathing out, press away through the toes as you go back. And again, breathing in, come forwards, breathing out, navel back to the spine as you go back. Again, breathing in. Now this time, as you go back as far as you can, point the toes, then breathe out, lift the leg, breathe in lower. So I want to target here, glute medius, upper back region of your buttock, just below your lower back. I want to keep that leg nice and straight, point the toes. And it's just a little lift and lower, but lock the core on. Breathe out, lift and lower. Breathe out, press and lower. Engage the core, lift and lower. Again, press and lower. Good, squeeze to that side and lower. Good, press and lower. Two more and lower. One more and relax. Bring the knees in. Take a hold of that top leg and just draw back into a little quad stretch there. Release. Now, pop yourself back up to seated, and we're going to come into your tricep work. So just remember which side you've done. So if you can place your hands so they're in towards the floor, facing in towards you, open back with your shoulders and your chest. As you dip back, breathe in, and as you push up, breathe out. And again, breathing in, dip back, breathing out and push away from the floor. By all means, do a few more of those dips, or extend the legs out straighter. Breathing out, draw your hips forwards, and breathing in as you lower. Alright, so on this one, hips draw forwards, you're pushing down through your toes, in as you lower. And remember, feel free to move your hands, maybe widen your position, maybe narrow it. Alright, this is going to feel different on the body. Alright, so always know that you can shift things around. Pulling up through your core as you point through the toes. Or if you're dipping, pulling through the core as you push forwards. That's it, good. Keep it nice and strong. Either way, you're getting some lovely strength work for the elbows, the shoulders, and the wrist joints. Two more. Whatever you're doing today. Alright, now spin it round to the other side of your body. We're going to do the tricep stretches later on today. So you can, again, lower yourself out and along the floor. Have your head up if that's okay, or if you need to be down, that's okay too. Bring your legs slightly forwards. Top leg up to hip height. Breathing in, coming forwards. And then breathing out, point the toes as you go back. Again, breathing in, coming forwards, flexing the foot. And breathing out, pointing the toes as you go back. Again, in as you come forwards. Breathing out, point the toes to send you back. Again, in, coming forwards. And then breathing out, really pull into the core, going back. Again, draw forwards, breathe in. Draw back, breathing out. And again, in as you come forwards. Breathing out, press through the toes as you go back. And again, nice strong leg stride as you go back. Really lock into the core so the whole body doesn't roll back with you. In, out. One more time, breathing in. And you're going to go all the way back, go back as far as you can. Breathing out, lift the leg. Breathing in lower. Breathing out to lift. Into lower, so that leg is way back now, as far back behind the body as you can hold it without rolling backwards. Pointing the toes, breathing out, lift and lower. Just a really small little lift and lower. And again, press and lower. Again, push away and lower. Breathing out, lift and lower. Keep it strong. Lift and lower. Good. And again, two more. And lower. Press up and relax. Okay, bring the knees in. Take a hold of that top leg and let's draw the knee back. Finding the quad stretch. Releasing the leg. Let's come around onto your back, please. And we're going to come around into your 100. So if you're using anything as a support for the neck, place it behind the neck now. Have a neutral position with your lower back. And then when we bring the legs out, one and then the other, just feel that you're in a nice, good, strong, stable position. If you feel okay to lengthen the legs, take them on up. And if you can, raising your head, neck and shoulders, either with support to the neck or you're patting the air by your side. Keep the chin away from your chest. Studying your breath, so really think, maybe shut your eyes, really think about that breath coming in for about 4 and then out for about 6. So as you breathe out, really pulling into the core center. And let's go with 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 5, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Draw it back on down. Now if we can just hold in your right knee and lengthen your left leg along the floor. Draw your right knee to come across body. And then taking your right hand out to the side, turn your gaze over towards your right hand. And then draw it all the way back down again. swapping the knees over. So bring the left knee in, draw the knee across the body, turn your gaze towards your left hand. Bring it all the way back. All right, now from here, remaining on your back, I'm going to work into your heel dig and then potentially working into a mini reverse curl. And if anybody does feel like it, then you could maybe work into a rollover. But again, all of these exercises have the same thing in common. We're working the abdominals lower to upwards, so that's where we want to be feeling it. Just as an aside, because this has come up for quite a few people lately, so I am still going to start to cite this. If you feel in your heel dig, and I do see people shifting and trying to get themselves comfortable, sometimes just having a little bit more softness underneath your tailbone allows you to relax into the position. So if you just need to move like a flattish cushion, or just maybe a towel underneath your tailbone, sometimes then you can relax a little bit more into it. Maybe even so if it supports the lower back to a certain degree. It just might help, all right? So if you're one of those people who feels like you want to keep opting around, you know, that might be what you need. So I've got the feet up, feet are flexed. I'm going to lay the hands upon the belly, and then as you lower a heel away from you, breathing out, and then breathing in, okay? And I feel that because of the direction of the leg going away from the body and the amount of intensity that requires from the core to stop your body from lifting, I think sometimes that can be a little intense on the lower back, and in particular, the sort of tailbone region. So again, feel free to experiment. Maybe just using a towel, a little hand towel, underneath your back and underneath your sacrum, that just might help, all right? So we want to be able to do the exercise. We want to feel comfortable, all right? If we're arching around, we're not doing our best by the exercise. Okay, now you can continue with that if you like, or point the toes and take the hands in the air. Now on this one, we're going to intentionally now lower the back into the floor. So we're breathing out to press down, and then breathing in to release. Breathing out, intentional imprint, engage the core, and breathing in to release. So we're going to do our best not to swing the legs too much. We're going to intentionally press down and intentionally draw away from the ground. Breathing out, press, breathing in. And then finally, if anybody did fancy the roll over, you take your legs straight up to the ceiling, breathing in, then breathing out to slowly send the legs up, breathing in to separate the legs, and breathing out as you come back down. And again, sometimes a block underneath your tailbone can give you that lift just up off the floor so that you don't feel you have to swing the legs over. Breathing in and then out as you slowly lower the body back on down and legs together at the end, okay? Trying to keep the shoulders relaxed, palms in towards the floor. Try not to press with your fingers. Try and press with your palms on this one so that we use fascia, the connective tissue, okay? That's our purpose here. And when we send our fingertips into the floor, then we tend to have more of a pressure, all right? So we tend to not use the abdominals as much. So it's about giving support and encouragement without making the arms do the job for you. Okay, and then finishing off your last one there. And then bending your knees. Place your feet back down. And let's roll over upon one side again. Carefully bring yourself back on up. Alright, now we're going to come up into our side bend from here. So I'm going to offer up today that we do our side bend and we do our plank and tuck under. Alright, so if you, half twister. So if you want to remain on the elbow, do as much as you can and then take a little break, okay? Because it might be that it's quite intense, alright? For those of you who want to come up, I'm going to give you that plank option. So first things first, we've got the elbow and the knees tucked in, so we've got a halfway posture. When we come up onto the side of the knees and the elbow, breathing out, reaching up past your ear, and then breathing into lower. Our gaze is forwards, our torso is facing forwards, and we're never seeing the arm. So if you can go up onto your hand, I'll do a classic side bend to begin. So as we come up, breathing out, snapping the legs in together, pulling up through with your waist, and reaching over. And if you want to do more of those, by all means do. Now if you want to join me with the half twist, half plank and the half twister. So you're breathing out to press over, breathing in, come up to side plank, breathing out, half twister, breathing in, open, and then breathing out, slowly bring yourself down. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, side bend. As you breathe in, side plank. Breathing out, half twister, poke the arm underneath. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, engage the core to bring you down. Breathe in to prepare. Breathing out and side bend. Breathing in, side plank. Breathing out, half twister. Breathing into open. Breathing out, draw it back down. Breathing in to prepare, then out. Reaching over. Breathing in, side plank. Breathing out, half twister. Breathing in, open. And breathing out, lower your body down. Alright, swing it around. We're going to do the same on the other side. So drop down upon the elbow there for the start. I always find this is a good one to start off with for lots of reasons, okay, but it also gives you the opportunity to really investigate how much you're using your waist, okay? So think about that as you go up. When you go up, breathe out, feel the waist beneath you, breathe in, all right? Because if you can target it down there on that lower version, I know when you've got a little bit more going on, okay, you'll have an idea about what you're trying to seek out in this position. So coming on up onto your hand, we'll do a couple classic side bends. So as we go up, breathing out, reaching, breathing into lower. Alright, so of course if you want to stay with your classic today, breathing out, reaching over, hips forwards, tuck your tailbone under. And then for those of you who want to go on, we're going to come up into the side bend. And then side plank. Swoop the arm under, breathe out, breathe in, open back. And then breathing out as you lower your body softly back down. Breathing out as you come into your side bend. Breathing into side plank. Breathing out, half twister. Breathing in, open. And then breathing out, softly bring yourself down. Breathe in, out as you come up into your side bend. Breathing into side plank. Breathing out to half twister. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, softly bring yourself down. Breathe in, prepare. Breathing out, side bend. Breathing in, side plank. Breathing out, half twister. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, down. Last one if you can. Breathing out, side bend. Breathing in, side plank. Breathing out, half twister. Breathing in, open. And breathing out, lowering yourself carefully down. Come around to seated for me. Now, if you can just draw in your right leg. Now bend the knee up for me firstly here. take your right leg over your left leg. Tuck either, you can keep your left leg straight or tuck it up to the side if you want to. And then drawing across your left arm to your right knee, looking over your right shoulder. And then if you wanted to go further, elbow to the far side, maybe posting your hand underneath and binding. Take it around to the other side. So taking your left leg over the top, take your right leg up to the side, draw across, holding up onto your knee with your right arm, looking over left shoulder. And then again, either your half prayer or wriggle your hands under, find the fingers. Gently let it go. Alright, coming into your saw. So either legs out in front of you or feel free to cross your legs. Sitting up nice and tall, let's open out through with your arms. Let's take a nice deep breath in as we rotate. Breathing out, lifting out of your waist and bringing your arm up behind you. Breathing in to draw back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, let's rotate. Breathing out to lift out of your waist and lengthen over. Breathing in, draw the body up. Breathing out, belly pulls back as we come to the middle. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine as you lengthen over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in, let's rotate. Breathing out, lifting out of the waist and lengthening across. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out and across and over we go. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, belly pulls back as we come back to the middle. Breathing in, nice big rotation. Breathing out, over we go. Breathing in, pulling on up. Breathing out, pull back through the belly as you come back to the middle. Breathing in, nice big rotation. Breathing out, arm coming up behind you. Breathing in to lift. Breathing out, belly pulls back to the middle. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out, over we go. Breathing in, coming back up. Breathing out, engaging with the core. Now if you've got a little energy, we'll bring those fingers up, or you can have your hands in front of your chest. Breathing in to turn the upper body. Breathing out, drawing over your thigh. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, engage the core to the middle. Breathing in, turn the upper body. Breathing out as we draw over the thigh. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, engage the core to the middle. Last couple. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out, drawing over the thigh. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, navel to the spine. Breathing in, return. Breathing out, drawing over the thigh. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, back to the middle. And let down your arms. Alright, now I'm going to do a little bit of shoulder and tricep stretch work. So I invite you to find a comfortable position for yourself. Alright, so it can be cross-legged, legs out in front. You can kneel, okay, whatever would feel good for you for a couple of moments. So firstly, I'd like to drop the right hand back behind the head. Either take a little bit of encouragement to bring that arm down, or reach back and find the fingers, lifting the chin up. And now if you bring that arm over, and then take your left arm to go underneath, fold the arms up and either stay or find the base of your thumb with your lower hand. And then bring both of your arms up. And let your arms back down. Change it over, taking up your left arm, drop it back, either support, okay, or find the fingers behind your back, lifting the chin up. Front body, take your right arm underneath, let the arms come up, find the fingers or keep the arms back to back, raise your arms up if you can. And then come back round. Alright, now I'm going to bring the feet side by side, and I'm going to go in and under, finding the elbows, and then move back and try and find a little bit of a release coming into the area just above the waistband of your trousers. Drop the head down, draw the shoulders down, just try not to hook the shoulders by your ears. Taking a hold of your fingers underneath your knees, and again let's draw it back a little, tucking the head down. And then switch your hands over, hold the other way around. Move your chest towards your thighs, and either let your head drop in towards your knees and remain in that halfway position, or if it feels okay, take your legs either halfway out or all the way out, and then releasing your body forwards. Pull it back through your belly and roll through your spine. I'm going to finish with the neck release. So again, either crossing your legs, kneeling, whatever feels good for you. If you're crossing, cross the other way. Let's bring the arms back, roll open the shoulders and draw the head down. To one side. Into the middle. Across to the other side. And then back to the middle. Raising your head up. Let's lower one ear down towards one shoulder. Feel that stretch from your earlobe all the way to the top of your shoulder, to your collarbone. And bring it back on up. Go the other way. Bring it back on Let's bring your arms forward, stretch between your shoulder blades. As you raise your arms high, breathing in. As you open it back and wide, breathing out. And again, wrapping your arms forwards. Breathing in, you use your abdominals to pull you up. Breathing out, open it back and wide. One more time, wrapping those arms forwards. Breathing in, coming up high. Breathing out, opening the chest out wide. And give the shoulders a little bit of